Celebrity Sleaze with Leslie Fram.
I love these feel-good stories, Barnes. There's a foundation called Steps of Faith. It's a nonprofit dedicated to helping underinsured amputees receiving prosthetic care. And the cast of Ted Lasso, because Jason Sudeikis is a big supporter of this foundation. So Hannah Waddington, who plays Rebecca, and Coach Beard, Brandon Hunt, got in on the action for this ceremony that they had, or this event that they had, and they decided they would do a little song together.
Sign says, stay away, fools, 'cause love rules at the Love Shack.
When I sit way back in the middle of a field, just a funky old shack, and I gotta get back. Glitter on the mattress, glitter on the highway, glitter on the front porch, glitter on the highway. Love Shack.
So that's Jason Sudeikis?
No, that was Coach Beard and Hannah
Coach.
Waddington, but Jason also got up and did some stuff. They were all there for this event, for this charity, which I think is great. It's called Steps of Faith Foundation.
Very cool.
Only Murders in the Building. I'm totally hooked on that show. I know you don't watch it, but are you ready for this? It's coming to broadcast TV. Season 1 of the show, which is on Hulu. Of course, you know Steve Martin, Martin Short, Selena Gomez, will air Tuesdays on ABC in January, with the first 3 episodes debuting on January the 2nd.
This is landmark and interesting, and it's all because of the strike, but very smart of them to use the streaming ground as a test, basically.
Well, it's the same thing you saw with Yellowstone on CBS.
That's interesting. What a way to get around having no new content. Bravo for thinking outside the box.
Yeah, and I know that you don't watch the show, but I love Steve Martin and Martin Short and their chemistry together. And you know, they've had so many, like Sting has been on the show. A lot of legendary actors have been on. Just, you know, I've been a fan of the show because I love, you know, the chemistry between Steve Martin and Martin Short. I bet it becomes a big hit for ABC.
That's the reason, by the way, I don't watch it. That's the reason. I like both of them individually, but when they're
not
together,
together?
it's too much. Like, they're just, like, trying to outdo each other all the time.
I love them together.
But they're funny as hell separately.
Yeah.
I like them a lot. But maybe I'll try it.
Try it. Selena Gomez does a good job, too. Let's stay on ABC because they're mixing it up with the Oscar telecast. Very interesting. It's going to begin an hour earlier than usual.
Good.
7 p.m. Do you think it's because the show goes on forever and ever?
Ever.
Ever? Yeah. March 10th, Abbott Elementary will get the post-award slot at 10:30. Jimmy Kimmel hosting the ceremony for the 4th time.
But remember how bad it's been lately? It's just been droning on, and it's become this political platform. I wonder what they're going to do about that. I mean, it's unfortunate that it has to go that route at that time, taking the attention away from the winners.
But don't you like Jimmy Kimmel as a host? I think he's done a great job.
I do.
Billie Eilish recently said she was attracted to women. Then people didn't know, are you coming out? What's going on? And now she has confirmed she is indeed. The singer offered up the clarification Saturday at a variety event.
Billie, did you mean to come out in the story?
Girl. No, I didn't, but I kind of thought, wasn't it obvious? Like, it's kind of been, I didn't realize people didn't know, so.
We need to get to a point where you don't even have to come out, so.
I just don't really believe in it. I'm just like, why can't we just exist? I've been doing this for a long time, and I just didn't talk about it. Whoops.
Same. I literally was like to my mom and dating women now.
But I was like, I saw all the articles. I was like, oh, I guess I came out today. I was like, oh, I guess, okay, cool. But it's exciting to me because, you know, I guess people didn't know, so it's cool that they know. But I'm nervous talking about it.
I'm a gay. You're safe.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but no, it's I am for the girls.
I really don't care about her sex life. I'm all about, I want some new music, Billie Eilish.
Yeah, I'm for the girls, too, for the record.
The upcoming release of the Benefit Concert Volume 20 by Warren Haynes includes, Barnes, are you ready for this?
Hit me.
A spectacular highlight, the first ever and only to date performance of Dave Grohl's 23-minute instrumental epic, Play. Yeah, Play, which extends to an extraordinary 36 minutes in its live rendition. Now, this live performance is now available, offering fans the opportunity to witness Play being brought to life on that unforgettable evening, originally composed and performed entirely by Dave Grohl on every instrument. Play is an expansive journey through Dave Grohl's musical prowess and creativity.
Guy is so damn talented.
It's unbelievable. Have you heard his daughter sing, right?
Yeah.
Violet?
Yeah.
She's incredible. Eddie Murphy was on Jimmy Kimmel Live Wednesday night, and they were talking about Eddie's 1985 music album, How Could It Be? Do you remember that? Kimmel started reading some of the liner notes and brought it up between old comedy legends.
To Richard Pryor, my idol, with whom I have a $100,000 bet. No mother effer, I didn't forget. What was the bet with Richard Pryor?
When I told him I was doing a music album, he bet me $100,000 that I wouldn't put out a music album where there's no jokes and nothing. It's just all music. He said, you'll never do it. And I bet him $100,000. And I did it, and he never paid me.
He never paid you?
He never paid me.
Did you ask for the money?
I never brought it up. We did a movie. We did Harlem Nights afterwards. I never said anything. But he owed me.
It's still amazing that he had a music album and he went to number one.
I remember that.
Party all the time. Party all the time.
Didn't that song go to number one?
Yeah,
Party all the time?
The song did, yeah.
Wow. Hey, people go pretty far to get Taylor Swift tickets. This is a pretty extraordinary story. A woman offered her Idaho wedding venue for free in exchange for Taylor Swift tickets, and someone took her up on it.
What?
Yeah, the bride says, quote, each ticket was $300, so we spent about $900 on a $4,500 wedding venue, essentially. So there you go. The bride got, creative, and so did the wedding venue person. We mentioned this, Fish is doing the next residency at Sphere in Vegas, but only for a week. That's so weird. Who will be after that? Do you want to take a guess? I'm still thinking Harry Styles.
Could be, and they're talking Stones, which I could totally see.
Well, Mick Jagger, I saw his Instagram the other day, and he was talking about tickets for the Stones' upcoming tour. He didn't say where, but
Yeah, I could totally see Rolling Stones. I guess Harry Styles, but does Harry Styles have enough in his catalog? And I'm not dissing him. I'm just saying he's so.
How long did the Stones play? I mean, how long did U2 play? Because when I went to see Harry Styles, I think it was 90 minutes, maybe.
I'm more thinking of all the things going on in the multimedia experience. Does he have enough stuff to warrant that big of a stage, I guess, is what I'm saying.
You know who I think it could be is Paul McCartney, because remember he was there on night one, and I'm thinking you've got all the Beatles imagery. I don't.
That makes sense. I feel like
Could
you have to
McCartney.
have a deep catalog to get up there. But then again,
I agree.
Well, Fish, I don't know what they're going to... Man, who knows? With that crowd, what they're putting on the screen, that should be fun.
Didn't we say that this movie was the number one holiday movie, Home Alone?
Yes.
Yeah, well, Macaulay Culkin recently reunited with on-screen mom Catherine O'Hara 3 decades after Home Alone. It's hard to believe he's 43 now. I think he still looks the same.
He looks exactly.
Yeah, he just received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame on Friday, and she was there. She's 69 now. She gave a little speech looking back and witnessing the actor and how he has evolved over 33 years since Home Alone in 1990. I will be watching for the holidays.
Yeah, dude looks exactly the same.
Now, I'm bringing this up because I want to know why everyone was so intrigued by this. Speaking of childhood actors, Jonathan Taylor Thomas making his first public outing in more than 2 years. And all of a sudden, it was all over my feed. And I was like, everyone's freaking out about this.
Why?
I guess he was in Southern California because he hasn't been seen in a couple of years. Star of Home Improvement, if you remember. He is 42 now, I think. I don't know. Did you happen to see the story? People were freaking out that he was seen because he's been nowhere. Back in the day, he said you can be trapped in this bubble called the acting industry. The industry is neurotic, and weird. And so when I go home and I play basketball with my friends, I'm not Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I'm just Jonathan.
I mean, I just don't have any cognizance of dude. I didn't watch that show, so yeah.
If you saw a picture, you would know who he is. This has got to get expensive for Nick Cannon, revealing just how pricey it can get when you have 12 kids.
Yeah.
Now the host of The Masked Singer, he appeared on the Breakfast Club radio show in New York, where he told the host that he goes to Disneyland at least once a month to celebrate different occasions for his kids. You know, birthdays, holidays, whatever. So I guess that's his go-to place. Quote, "Do you know how much money I spend at Disneyland a year?" What do you think, Barnes?
With that many kids, easy in the $50,000, $60,000 range.
He was like, yeah, I go there a lot. I'm probably spending $200,000 a year
Whoa.
at Disneyland.
He used to always post, he and Mariah Carey, when they were together, would always be at Disney, and I'd see like stories written about it.
$200,000 a year.
Hey, just news in, hot off the Sleaze press.
What?
Dancing with the Stars, the finale is tomorrow night. Tomorrow morning, 7:25-ish, Alfonso Ribeiro on the Morning X.
Very nice.
Wow, look at that. I watched that show.
A breakthrough for Celebrity Sleaze.
Breakthrough.
Another interesting story from Chrissy Teigen, celebrating her birthday, sharing the details with her fans. Yeah, you know how she celebrated? She was with her kids, enjoying lunch with loved ones, and did ketamine therapy.
What's that? Ketamine? Ketamine?
I think it's ketamine or ketamine,
I don't
right?
know. What does it do?
She experienced a visual of her late son, Jack. I had a really nice birthday, went to see my friends, had a beautiful lunch, then did ketamine or ketamine therapy, and saw Space and Time and baby Jack and some weird penguins, and cried and cried and cried.
Okay, I thought that was something that made your hair straight. So that's what I thought. When you said that, I was
It's
like,
a
hair straightener.
It's an approved medical product. I'm looking at it as an injectable, short-acting anesthetic for use in humans and animals.
With anxiety disorders.
Whoa.
And PTSD. Can we get some of this for Will?
A pain management tool. I still don't know how to pronounce it, so.
Ketamine is what I think it is.
Well, thank you for that, Barnes. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
but they if it works on all depression, anxiety, let's get Will on some ketamine.
maybe it could sponsor his show?
What's the thing that straightens hair? Because that's what I thought it was.
Keratin.
God, keratin. Same damn thing. Get Will on that too. Straighten out that mohawk.
Ketamine, keratin, I don't know. Britney Spears rings in her birthday with her mom and her brother. A really nice moment for the family. They were estranged. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Being together and celebrating her birthday was a really nice moment for the family, said a source. Lynn Spears was seen leaving the party on Saturday morning, seemingly after spending the night there. And I didn't even know about her brother, Brian. They were all there, a nice family moment. And then there's this other weird story that her mom was seen leaving Dollar General and can't make two ends meet. I don't believe that story. I go to Dollar General. I get stuff there all the time. Just because she's at Dollar General, big deal.
Yeah, maybe she just likes to get deals.
Barnes, I know you're a fan of Survivor.
Yeah.
Jeff Probst has one condition to keep hosting Survivor after season 50.
Yeah.
50?
Keep backing up that truck. That's the only thing.
I think, he's basically not coming out and saying it, but he said, I still love Survivor very much. I think that's pretty clear. Survivor 50 is definitely our next big target in terms of a milestone. But you've got to remember, we have to get there first, so you have to do 45 and 46, and then 47 and 48, and then 49. So it's not really he's committing, but he says he loves it. I don't know what you take from that.
What a could be the best gig in television, easily.
Finally, SNL, Noah Khan was on. I don't know if you listened to him or not, but he ended up being one of my most listened to artists on Spotify at the end of the year. But Emma Stone was welcomed into the SNL Five-Timers Club by Tina Fey and Candice Bergen. Very funny. Check this out. And that is your Celebrity Sleaze.
Welcome to the Five-Timers Club. Thank you. This is amazing. This honestly, oh no. This has been a dream of mine since I was a kid, and it means so much that I get to share this moment with you guys. So thank you. Is this a joint?
Oh, that must be Woody Harrelson's jacket.
Well, there's also a vaccine card in here.
Oh, then it's definitely not Woody's.
The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie. 99 X.